started the lineup of the DVX Blueplate special Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Additional support comes from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and the Tennessee Arts Commission. Here's your host for the DVX Blueplate special, Similar to Red Hickey.
Hey y'all, welcome to the Blueplate special. It is real live music right here in beautiful downtown Knoxville, Tennessee. We're here inside the Knoxville Visitor Center. Feel free to come join us. We have two acts for you here today on the show. He's pretty much based, even though we don't see him very often, right here out of Knoxville, Tennessee. Matt Stillwell is here, and he'll be up the second half of the show to get things started. Now, he's living over in Nashville, Tennessee. Been there for quite a while. Y'all give a great big welcome to Jamie ADAMSON to the Blueplate.
I bet Haggard's up there whistling on a freight train. That old Cadillac and Hank got back in session. Cash is probably stomping out the footlights. Well, that's one way that I can picture heaven. It seems like today everybody raves about the music, seeing pop songs passed off as down home belong. Well, I'm sure that all their hearts are in the right place, but I sure do miss those good old country songs. And I bet Conway's up there singing, "Hello, darling." Joe said, "Step right up, come on in." Waylon's probably rambling like the old days, and Paycheck's singing about an old violin. Well, he's still alive despite his disposition. That good old country music we love so well. Some might say country's gone to hell. To me it sounds like heaven. Sounds like heaven. Charlie's fiddle scared the hell out of the devil. They got him driving Diffie round as a pickup man. Well, Patsy got her closer walk with Jesus. And there's yesterdays with wine and George again. I bet Conway's up there singing, "Hello, darling." Joe said, "Step right up, come on in." Waylon's probably rambling like the old days, and Paycheck's singing about an old violin. Still alive despite his disposition. That good old country music we love so well. Some might say country's gone to hell. To me it sounds like heaven. Sounds like heaven. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I bet Haggard's up there whistling on you very much. Thank you very much. Wrote that one with a fella named Jason Grove, and I hope Jason may be listening out there in Facebook land this morning. And this next tune is was written by Mr. Grove. He texted it to me one evening back during our COVID shutdown, and I won't talk very much about it. It's become a very special song to me. At the time he texted it to me, I had just lost a real good friend, and this song comforted me. But it's called Violets. Hope y'all enjoy it. We bought a house in the country, right where you wanted to be. A little white house with a swing on the porch where we'd sit and drink our sweet tea. And you always wanted a garden, a place to watch your flowers grow. So I built you one in the front yard of our house down on Old King Creek Road. And they say roses of red are for lovers, and you planted more come every spring. And all of my dreams I never seen, all the heartache the roses would bring. So I made you a new bed last summer, one where you spend your last days, right by the window in front of the swing where we lay together and pray. I look out that window each morning, wishing that you were still here. But I stand alone in a garden of stone, just wishing that you were still here. So I'm pulling up all the roses, 'cause they just remind me of you. And I'll plant the whole thing in violets. The violets will always be blue. I'm pulling up all the roses, 'cause they just remind me of you. And I'll plant the whole thing in violets, 'cause violets will always be blue. Thank you.
ADAMSON with us here today on the Blueplate special. Jamie's been with us before, also canceled with us before during the time and rescheduled.
Yeah.
It happened this time. It's a good thing. And so you gave us a little bit of a heads up there about part of your COVID shutdown time, because obviously you got some writing done.
Yeah, man, I stayed in my little RV behind my mother-in-law's because I had moved back to Alabama, and I had come up here while I was still living in Alabama and played. And when we moved back, we moved back at just the perfect time, I guess. You couldn't find a place to live. You couldn't find a house hardly or nothing unless you had $1 bazillion. So we lived in a little RV behind my mother-in-law's, and man, I just wrote all year long. That's all I did. That's all I'm still doing, is just writing.
And were they inspired by the situation going on at the time? Or
Man,
were they just
I had a bunch of songs, probably I would say that at different times that hit me like, man, just because of the stress or something somebody said or something that come through. And during the lockdown, though, I wrote and I did a lot of videos like everybody else did online, video. And I guess it was probably April, probably right around April, Bluebird Cafe started doing their Golden Pick. And I had wrote this song right when I moved back to Tennessee, right before COVID hit in 19, with a friend of mine named Jason Goolsby, called Sweet Spots. And Sweet Spots was good to me during COVID lockdown, because we won Bluebird Cafe Golden Pick of the Month with this next song I'm going to do for y'all called Sweet Spots.
Sweet. Well, let me real quick, before you do that song, I wanted to ask you about it, since you touched on it a bit there.
Yeah.
It's the co-writing thing. That's the thing that, it's big in Nashville, but do you like that? Do you like to sit down with another songwriter and work on a song, or are you more a spontaneous writer?
I do both. I really do both. I've had the opportunity to write with some really great people, but I love the co-writing side of it, because I have songs. I have one I'm going to play for y'all before I get done today that I've written 3 times. I've literally written it 3 times, and I sat down with a guy by the name of Hal O'Dell, and Hal O'Dell has been my bring it home guy. He helps me when I hit a wall. I've had several of those guys in my life, or girls. I write with both, and sometimes it's a trio. Sometimes you'll have 2 guys and a girl, or 2 girls and a guy, and you'd be surprised where the guy's thoughts can go, and where the girls, that not being bad, not trying to talk bad, but they can really lead you down some roads you wouldn't have thought about going down. Is what it does. That's what women do to all of us, though. Most of the guys in here would tell you women lead us down roads we're not used to going down. Is that right, Matt?
Yes. So if you're listening in, it's Jamie Adamson with us here today, and Jamie's spelled with an I-E.
I-E.
Adamson's just like it sounds. You can find him out there on Facebook and Instagram and on the social media spots. And a lot of new music that you have put out there.
Yeah.
They can find it on Spotify.
Man, it's on Spotify, Apple, all them. You can go anywhere. I think it's on Pandora and YouTube. This song I'm fixing to do, Sweet Spots, it will be on Spotify and Apple here probably within a month or 2. It's all getting worked out right now. So.
Well, we're going to hear it right now. This is Jamie Adamson on the Blueplate special.
It's Friday night, lights out on the couch. That place that's broken in and sinking down. It's the place here on my chest. You lay your head and rest. End up drifting off to dream. It's the place there in the tall grass, where we count the stars on our backs. It's the dance floor where we're swaying. It's the church pew where we're praying. And sometimes when the world starts throwing everything at me that it's got, life gets so unfair, I get shaken to my core. Yes, I've been there before. I could be bitter, but I'm not, 'cause I got these sweet spots. It's the place in my heart where you reside, till it beats for you one last and final time. It's the place here on my lips where I tasted our first kiss. And I said a million love yous, and I swore to God that I do. And sometimes when the world starts throwing everything at me that it's got, life gets so unfair, I get shaken to my core. Yes, I've been there before. I could be bitter, but I'm not. 'Cause I got these sweet spots when the world starts throwing everything at me that it's got. Life gets so unfair, I get shaken to my core. Yes, I've been there before. I could be bitter, but I'm not. 'Cause I got these sweet spots. It's Friday night, lights out on the couch, and that place that's broken in and sinking down. It's the place here on my lips where you lay your head and rest. Sweet spot, y'all. Thank you very much. Next song I'm gonna do for y'all, I wrote by myself. That was a co-written. This will be a solo I did here. It took me a little bit to get it all hammered out, but this song is called Like My Daddy Done. Well, I handed him a whiskey. That's where it all began. Started in Montana, ended up in Afghanistan. He was fighting for his country, the red, the white, and the blue, just doing what his daddy done. He said he'd take a drive down a back road just to see what he might find. 'Cause you never take advantage what another man leaves behind. Always plan your exits, boy, and you'll never be last in line. You'll do it like my daddy done. My daddy laid brick down in Alabama. You know he fished that Dog River dry, reached down fire and brimstone, said a man shouldn't be afraid to cry. Every woman on God's green earth deserves to know real love. He never drank that whiskey, just touched the rim a time or two. He said the smell of it reminded him of things he shouldn't do. He slowly slid that glass out of reach. He said there's some things a man can't teach. But my daddy laid brick down in Alabama. You know he fished that Dog River dry, reached down fire and brimstone, said a man shouldn't be afraid to cry. Every woman on God's green earth deserves to know real love. I think I'll take a drive down the back road just to see what I can find. Because you never take advantage of what another man leaves behind. You always plan your exits, boy. You'll never be last in line. You'll do it like my daddy done, just like my daddy done. Like my daddy done. Thank you, slide this capo up and change tuning. Feller I spoke of a while ago, Mr. Haggard Up There, in the song that took me 3 times to write. I called Mr. Howell over to my house one evening, my RV, so to speak. We would ride out in the woodshed during Zoom. We did, during COVID, did a lot of that Zoom writing, which I'm sure a lot of people visited by Zoom too. I just wrote song after song. But, so me and Mr. Howell, we get together, and I had written this song, like I say, two different times, to be exact. And Hal sat down with me and helped me take it to the next level. And we was talking about marriage earlier, how many years we've been married. I'm bumping 24. How many did you say, Miss Red, you had been married? 32. Any other long years going on in here? We got one. You just got 1 year? Y'all have been married 1 year? I'm just picking. Well, this song actually, 50, congratulations, that's over 50, man. Well, this song is called See Where This Goes. I still want to see where this goes. And I wrote this for my wife. Hal helped me write it for my wife, his wife, and every other wife out there. So, like Thelma, Lou, and Barney Five, kisses sweet and black and white. Joan and Johnny Cash burned up our radios. Hey, ain't it magic on that silver screen? How the hero finds a perfect queen, and they go chasing forever like they don't know about Juliets and Romeos. I wanna see where this goes. I wanna see where it ends. I wanna say everything, and I know that she thinks we just met, but she don't know. Yeah, I'll keep trying to tell her somewhere between you sure look nice, and that first kiss, that kiss goodnight. I got a taste of just how sweet might be. Yeah, love can bloom and you ain't looking. It don't care about should or shouldn't. It ain't waiting for the perfect time to fall. I wanna see where this goes. I wanna see how it ends. Yeah, I wanna say everything, and I know that she thinks we just met, but she don't know. Yeah, I'll keep trying to tell her till I close my eyes and this love story ends. I wanna see where this goes. I wanna see where this goes. Yeah, there's pages that you turn and corners that you bend. For me, this girl's a book I wanna read again and again and again. Yeah, I wanna see where this goes. I wanna see how it ends. I wanna say everything, and I know that she thinks we just met, but she don't know. As I'll keep trying to tell her until I close my eyes and this love story ends. Yeah, till I close my eyes and this love story ends. I wanna see where this goes. I wanna see where this goes. Thank you. See where this goes. I'm gonna keep it easy on y'all, since there ain't a whole bunch of people in here. Try to just do these easy, nice, laid-back songs. But I wrote this song with a young feller out of Nashville by the name of Ryan Larkins. Yeah, I see a smile I recognize, empty school bleachers, 50-yard line. My first kiss, ain't nothing like this. On this, she said, sit on corner booth. If you really need to know the truth, she looks about the same. No, she ain't changed. She's just a girl, I said, beside in homeroom. My first broken heart back in high school. A face in a yearbook I thought I'd never see again. And she's just a file away memory. And honey, I hope you see that's all she is to me. Oh, you've been quiet and I know why. You can see that spark that was there at one time. Now ashes and dust, there ain't nothing like us. Oh, she moved on, I did too. Never would have been happy without you. That was years ago. Now we both know she's just a girl, I said, beside in homeroom. My first broken heart back in high school. A face in a yearbook I thought I'd never see again. And she's just a file away memory. And honey, I hope you see that's all she is. I could have settled down. I could have settled down with that girl I said beside in homeroom. My first broken heart back in high school. A face in a yearbook I thought I'd never see again. And she's just a file away memory. And honey, I hope you see that's all she is. All she is to me. Thank you, Red. Thank you, WDBX, and thank you, Blueplate Special. Appreciate y'all.
That's Jamie ADAMSON on the Blueplate Special. Again, you can find him out there on Instagram, Facebook, all the social media outlets. For you folks here in the house, certainly catch up with him after the show. Thank you for making music for us here today on the Blueplate Special. Well, support for the WDBX Blueplate Special comes from Visit Knoxville, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the Tennessee Arts Commission, and Barley's in Knoxville's Old City. And tomorrow we will be at Barley's in Knoxville's Old City live. We're going to be surfing on down at Barley's tomorrow with the Rockefellers, so make some plans and come out and join us for that. On Saturday, we'll be right back here at Visit Knoxville with Kevin Mahoney and a group of young teenagers. Well, I'm going to call them teenagers. They don't like to be called young. Common Interest. I think you'll find them pretty interesting. They've been here before, but I think more as a stripped down. This is a full band performance of them here on Saturday. So you can always visit our website there at wdbx.com and click on the schedule right there at the top of the page. We'll take you to the artist website. You can learn a little bit more about them as well prior to the shows. So as we roll along with today's Blueplate Special, these got something really exciting coming up tomorrow we're going to be talking about here in a minute. Yo, give a great big welcome to Matt Stillwell to the Blueplate Special.
Nobody tells the sun when to rise and shine. Nobody tells that cocky rooster the crow. Why do people gotta tell me who I gotta be when I'm doing just fine? What the hell do they know? 'Cause I know that I'm right all the time. Yes, I'm right all the time. I ain't too far ahead, I ain't too far behind. Baby, I'm right all the time. Well, there been girls that showed up early, but I wasn't ready. By the time I was, it was too late. But you showed up and I did another love to give up on me. 'Cause every good thing is worth the wait. Damn straight, 'cause we're right all the time. Yes, we're right all the time. We ain't too far ahead, we ain't too far behind. Baby, we're right all the time. Well, I know I won't live forever, never say never. It's a pretty good chance one day I'm gonna die. So when I fly up to that sweet heaven, don't wanna hear no say goodbyes, no say goodbyes. I'll be right all the time. 'Cause I'll be right all the time. I ain't too far ahead, I ain't too far behind. Baby, I'm right all the time. No, I ain't too far ahead, but I ain't too far behind. Baby, I'm right all the time. Well, Dave, I normally have you exercise your derrieres during that part.